Welcome back to Ride JBI. This is JB. Today we finished a suspension revalve on this WP Pro Component suspension. The forks are the 2023 WP 7548 Pro Fork, aka cone valve. And the shock is the 2023 WP Pro Shock, aka Trax shock. This suspension was revalved to the JBI Suspension Freestyle Moto Spec. It'll be mounted to a 2023 KTM 450 SXF. The internals of these WP 7548 Pro Forks were revalved to the JBI FMX Spec. So what that means is the internal damping resistance has been increased a lot, meaning how hard it is to compress the fork at speed. Damping, the way forks work is the faster you try to compress them, the more resistance they push back. In a very simple way of explaining it. So the hydraulic damping was increased a lot on these forks for our FMX spec. Because when riders ride into a ramp and jump off a ramp and land, the suspension in the bike has a huge amount of force pushed into it. These are the spring fork options. These are not the air version of the WP A-kit forks. Ride JBI has also tested, tuned, and developed many other setting types for this WP Pro Component suspension. Ride JBI has tested, tuned, and developed off-road settings, motocross settings, supercross, arena cross, and again, as shown here, FMX settings as well. A lot of the riders at FMX, especially on the KTM, Gas or Husqvarna platform, choose to utilize the WP Pro components instead of using the stock WP air fork that comes on that bike. At Ride JBI, we can certainly make that air fork really stiff and definitely be firm enough and work well for FMX. The main concern for those riders though is reliability. They can't be having a fork seal on the pneumatic cartridge blowout. That would just be catastrophic for them. So spring forks are a lot more reliable for these type of riders, and what we recommend as well. All JBI suspension services and parts can be found at ridejbi.com. If you'd like your suspension done by Ride JBI, please give us a call or send us an email. We'll discuss the year, make, model bike that you have, what options are available, and which setup would be best for you.